the ability to learn coherence, emotion, the ability to learn range of
I
emotion,
keep
the flexibility to change emotions, not be
making videos on my
and
phone,
the ability to link up with another heart, or many people.
and it steals them.
Those three things are
Steals
objectively
my
measured by
videos.
this device. In other words, that objective hard
And
science, hard physics, there's nothing subjective or arguable.
I really
those measurements. We've measured
had something I was saying,
we've measured change of
and I wanted to say it.
and we've measured entrainment. The fourth thing that this device does is apparently teach the ability to move from head-centered
The reason
to heart-centered emotion. And that measurement may be considered
why I have
because it's based on having done this with thousands.
come up with a channel
When the pieces
and
were
really wanted to
considered
do it.
1.0, this is the
Make sure I'm still
emotional
recording.
index, which is the Y value usually
The reason why I really wanted to do it
people usually report feeling intellectual satisfaction
was because, like,
when the peak is over here at point
you know how
6.8,
people meditate
where Julia started
and
they're going back and forth too when they were feeling open.
when they focus on
That's
the same
dopamine
things,
ratio, 0.618. Hello.
they can change the reality.
So when you're in your heart, it's
And I'm
there.
really interested in that.
This peak here corresponds to the sacred
I've been in the Hermetic
of the
order.
square root of the golden mean ratio.
I've
corresponds to people usually reporting feeling peaceful. Okay? So
I've
in
sort of
fact,
had
these
natural
three are the
magic
three
gifts
blue
my whole
lines
life,
are the sacred geometry of golden mean ratio,
and
square root of golden mean ratio, and 1.
I've moved out to this place, and I've been here for a few years,
For most people,
and it's phenomenal
musical key signature
in that
when they stabilize.
it's
So in fact,
nature.
this is an
You got the
introduction to
river,
sacred geometry right here.
you
Then
have
went to golden ratio
the
here.
earth,
We could ask them, were you thinking
and it's a
about
total change up from
as opposed to intellectual
the
satisfaction?
life I knew before.
Sometimes called the CEO position, yes.
And steadily the channel's growing,
Both of these folks are doing
but
here because you have range of emotion.
it's like I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting to make some
So
connections,
really, you guys, very good.
and I'm not really waiting,
The
but I
spiritual
mean,
country,
I'm
you see this,
looking,
ability to
I'm
ascend
looking
here, which is the number
to make
of
some
harmonics
connections,
ascend.
to take a direction,
So,
a certain
just to finish
path.
the description of the screen
Was
here,
right now I'm
here we
just
describe
trying to
the
grow it.
millisecond
I'm just
interval
sharing
between heart
my
harmonics,
experiences,
called the beat intervals, and
venting out my
we're
shit,
measuring
just
Julia,
being the normal human that I
the
am.
wave that corresponds to Julia's breathing.
But
So noise right here. And
I
by
do feel like
spectrum
it's a
analyzing
very
the low
important
frequency of the
key
heart, we get the heart rate
to
variability.
the
So
future
among other
that
things, we
I want to have
learn the skill to entrain your breath
is
with your heart.
how it grows and what
Display of
happens
the heart
to
rate
it.
variability is about the only thing the heart math device
Now,
displays.
I don't know what's going on with the world,
Yeah.
but I know that we have it
Coherence has ever been measured.
within our ability
The
to
heart
create
rate
the
variability
reality that we live in
waterfall here, is
any way we
very
want.
much discussed in the medical literature, and
But I don't think that's something that one person should be
much oversimplified. When this
resolved to do
is
theirself.
harmonically inclusive,
That's why I think there needs to be people of like minds that will contribute
you
and
have become fractal and
begin to
able
do
invite
things.
lots of
And
different
there's a lot of
frequencies in
different
your body.
ways people have gone.
Corresponds to a predictor for health.
You know, I've been listening to this guy Dan Winter for a long time, and I've learned so much about the heart, about like how you can see without your eyes, and just some of the finer things on the physics that makes being a human phenomenal, despite it feeling like very shitty sometimes.
When the soldiers are marching across
But
the bridge, if all the soldiers come
it's going to be one of those things where
the bridge begins to vibrate because the soldiers are going.
you're going to need people to come together and
So they're stepping in time.
want to be a
So that's
part of
how
it,
you make
want to be a part
or
of doing
in
something and
of a wave
going a certain
such that
direction.
the marching
So if I don't
becomes
put it out there
efficient,
that that's
because the
something
waves are all
that I'm
aligned,
definitely
is the difference between a flashlight and
trying to
and that ability to become
create the
coherent
space for,
literally means that all the soldiers
then
learn
it
to
won't
share
be a
space
known thing.
elegantly. And that's exactly what the heart
And
learns when this
I think
goes
it's
up.
time.
The thing that's new here is we never
That's all I got.
before to measure the internal coherence.